Welcome to another day of Ether Rays. We are taking on Pokemon, I guess, and we're going to use Hannah today. I actually fixed the team. I kind of threw in Sita here just in case Hannah isn't able to manage, I don't know, something. But with bonus doubler here, she gets a ton of help. I was considering bringing Isadora, but I really prefer having the range from Sue. What am I saying? Sue? Astrid. They look so much alike. Yeah, I really prefer having the range from Astrid. So I guess eventually when she gets her refined, she'll be able to take an extra action. But for now, this will do. I have no issues with just rallying to get the bonus doubler. A lot of other options in terms of how I could have gotten it, but Astrid's kind of my favorite. So, it is what it is. Ather is here in case we run into any Ikes. She's the plan for that, because Hannah will not be able to do anything there. Sita could probably try out, but I don't have Godlike Reflexes on her. I have no quarter. By choice, I prefer no quarter. But yeah, Hannah is gonna be able to kill most range units, so that's really why she's here. As long as she's able to get a counter attack in, she should one-shot, as long as she doesn't get one-shot herself, as opposed to what happened in the first match where she got blown up by Leaf because he has the miracle, and also he outsped her, which is, as you can see, fixed. I don't know if we'll have the best matchup against this Emblem Ike though, so we're going to try to avoid him. So I'm not going to break this structure just yet. The pots are on the left-hand side, so I got to figure out when I'm planning to do that. I also got to avoid the bowl tower and the traps and tactics room. I could have just waited an extra turn just to set up a little bit better, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll be done one way or the other. Just got to play a little bit more carefully and we'll be fine. That aside, really nothing going on this week. Oh, lies. I'm wrong. Summoner Duels is going to be starting tomorrow, I believe, or whenever you're seeing this, it's probably already going on. I have no team, no teams ready. Who's bonus? Probably Emblem Ike and someone else, I'm assuming. So, yay, fun. Choice, ban Leon or ban Ike. Those are the options. Oh my god. Not looking forward to that, but I'll figure it out somehow, put some teams together. I guess probably what you can do is kill everyone around Ike and you know, hope for the best. Hopefully you get points that way, but I don't know. We'll see what we get into when we get into it. Joel's video on the meta report, it was so good. It really showed exactly the state of Faye right now in terms of well, it would have already been like what, a week or like 5-6 days since it came out, but it's still relevant. It shows so well the state of Faye in terms of what's going on, where units are, how big Ike's impact is on the meta. One thing in specific that I wanted to bring up was that because everyone is trying to kill Ike, every other Omni tank suffers because of how strong Ike is. So if you have any Omni tanking strategies and you're using like an Omni tank that isn't Ike, they're probably going to die, because if they are nowhere close to being as strong as Ike, then yeah. And as you can see, we're losing to this Marth here, which is fine. I'm pretty sure that Sita can do it. I'm just not meeting the speed check. And he has that desperation thing that just lets him blow you up. He's such an interesting unit. I don't know if what his design was supposed to be. He does very well. Since he broke my healing tower, I kind of don't want to do this. Yeah, he broke my healing tower. I think I'll go ahead and do this with Sheeta. I don't know exactly what his design was supposed to be in the sense of where his role is, because he doesn't Omni-tank at all. Well, maybe if he changed his B skill, but his B skill is so pivotal to the way he plays.
I won't lose.
No, definitely not doing this with Hannah. Yeah, his B skill is so pivotal to the way that he plays that you probably don't want to change that. So I don't know what role he was supposed to fill, because as a melee nuke, his range without the warping is severely lacking. I prefer, let's say, Brave Robin instead, because he has the 5-space warp as opposed to this Marth. If he was a ranged unit, he'd probably translate better into the game. Maybe he would be too strong, but as a red unit, I don't think he would have shaken up the meta too much. He'd probably be like a red version of Ivy. I think that's probably what they should have done with him. But I guess since they had the magical version first with Ivy, it made sense to... I can't remember which one of them came out first. It made sense to put the melee version of the 3-hit thing into the game with him. So yeah, but he is just in such an awkward spot. I do foresee them releasing a unit that can do... Well, they've already done that with Ivy, but I think there'll be a red version of that in the future. Red is really weak right now in terms of mages. It's just Sanaki and...
Show me.
That's about it. That's about it. Unless you like really heavily invest into someone, red is pretty weak right now. Well, I guess the same could be said for most of the colors. Most nukes in the game are weak in the eyes of the Byleths and the Murs and the Ikes. Just not a good time to be blowing stuff up right now. Not a lot of options, but
lend me your strength.
Banners and banners galore. By the end of the year, I'll probably regret that statement, saying that nukes are weak. That's how it kind of swung the last time that they pushed an Omni-Tank meta. Let's see what they do this time.
I see. Excuse me.
Let's all enemy phase this peony and call it a day.
You got it.
Yeah, that's the plan here.
Maybe
Peony,
this
nope,
way.
okay. Alright, that's pretty much it. I did pull on the new banner, but I got nothing. I had to spark a horse girl, Azura. I had to spark it. Not that I know what I'm going to do. They'll probably give the fodder to Fina. I don't know. We'll see. GG's. See you in the next one. Alright, welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on a Japanese player here, and we're going to use the seeded team because this is looking pretty straightforward for Hannah. And I'm just going to throw Hannah somewhere where she can engage with as many of the opponents as possible, and then pretty much just close out the map. She's going to solo pretty much all, if not most, of these units, so I just got to make sure that she's in a position to attack or get attacked. Shouldn't be too much of interest, or probably won't be too much of interest from the matches over the next couple of days. I don't think Chaos Season, or at least version 1 of Chaos Season, or I don't know, this version of Chaos Season is going to throw anything too complicated at us, or at least not this early on. I mean, we still got to go up to tier 38, 39 to start seeing some more challenging defenses. Usually early on, we don't have that much to worry about, so take solace in that. Just take it easy with the bonus unit here, which is a ton of fun, and from there we'll figure out the rest. All I gotta do right now is just try to avoid hell warping in, and we've done so. Not much else to do. That aside, we are planning, or I am planning, I'm preparing my teams for Summoner Duels. I was looking at the list, and it seems as if a lot of people have already completed their run, finished rank 1, rank... well, Master A and Master... it just sounds so weird to say Master B. I don't know if it's just me, but something about it just doesn't sound right. Diamond B, Master B, there's a difference in those two sentences, syntax, I don't know. Sounds weird. Hannah outspeeding here, and she will, as she said, crush hell. Yeah, I was mentioning a bunch of the mythics that didn't get an ult. There's Hell. Sophis has a couple of ults. Not hasn't gotten an ult for herself. Dagger has an ult, but not. And then I guess the rest of them are just newer mythics. But then again, even some of the newer mythics already have ults, like Evasor, Asker. Yeah, so it's just preference or popularity. Bramimon doesn't even have an ult, and I don't foresee a Bramimon ult anytime soon because that would just be too strong, although the game that they're from kind of needs it. Yeah, Roy's game in particular needs a lot of help. Like, every time I look at my barrack for Roy's game, there's literally nothing. Like, there's literally nothing there. I have a grin, but they're like a harmonic. The harmonic or dual Roy, whatever you want to call it, but not a strong enough unit at this point. So yeah, FE Binding Blades needs a lot of help. Lilina and Roy are not carrying that game mode or that category. No, that's not the word. I don't know, but yeah, it's not enough. They need some help. We'll see what the next couple of banners have in store. Hopefully we get some units to help us out here because I am down on nukes. Lagu's friend can't be the answer for everything. There has to be something else that we can get in the game that can help us out. I saw this really cute meme or funny meme where Lagu's friend is basically that girl that says, I can fix him with every dude that she meets. But GG's. Alright, so here is a rematch here. We're just gonna rematch this guy that brought exactly what he needed to beat my defense. He brought the specific units that counter my defense, and we're just gonna see what we can do here in this rematch. It's not like the craziest defense in the world. I just gotta blow stuff up and then back out. But yeah, it's really frustrating Chaos Season. You never know. Like I said, you get 5 slots and you can bring pretty much any unit that you want to. And it worked against me in that particular matchup. He played well. He knew exactly what he needed to do, and he did it. So I can't be like mad. Well, I'm not mad at it or anything. It is what it is. Just another Chaos Season without rank 1. That aside, I think the defense is doing okay for the most part. I don't know. Maybe some other players will figure it out or have already came across similar defenses and done the same. I haven't seen too many defenses that are like mine, so maybe there's some solace in that, but I don't know, players are getting smarter. Or at least the really good ones, they're getting smarter, and there's not much that you can do about it. That aside, should take out this Nino, then lock the other Nino, then take out the other Nino, and then we'll take it from there. There's so many Ninos, eh?
I have faith.
Blue, red, green, flying, cav, infantry. Is there a cav Nino? I don't think so. No, there isn't a cav Nino. Although I guess you could probably say cancel the drive. I wanted to cancel onto the trap right there. I literally double checked just to make sure that I saw cancel control, and I still missed it. I actually wanted to cancel right so that I could lock that lane. That really throws a monkey wrench into my plans here.
Leave it to us.
How do I recover this? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna dual button with Kagero here, and then take out...
Leave it to us.
I'm gonna take out Veil, and then dance on Leon. So yeah, this is the plan here. And once I do that, it's gonna be... Wait! The trap... Oh, I don't have enough health to clear the hex trap? I thought that was automatic. Oh my god, that's so dumb. I completely forgot about that. Oh man, I think I lose here. I have thrown the game. Jeez. Oh man. Yeah, I think I got to surrender here. There's no coming back from that misplay. GG's, man, you got me. The traps got me there. Really nothing that I could do about that. I really just misplayed that one horribly. But hopefully we can make up for it in this match here. Jesus, that was so bad. That's the second ladder I've lost this week just because I played just absolutely horrendously. But yeah, here's Ike to make up for it. Really no other team that I could have brought here. I mean, maybe the team with Hannah again, but it would have taken a lot of work, especially with the Dancer. The Dancer and Leon are the two units that make this one so challenging. So yeah, that's why I decided to go with the Ike team here. Just finished a couple hours ago getting max favor on Brave Edelgard again. It took quite a grind. I was at like 3-9, and I grinded all the way up to 4-2, which is the maximum for now. But yeah, it was a lot of work, a lot of fun too. But I really think they need to increase well, I guess it would decrease the incentive to play on weekends if they gave out that boost throughout the week as well. But getting just 20 favor from the battles kind of sucks. Knowing that I can just play on the weekend and get like double that, I think it's double. So that was kind of my goal, to just wait until the weekend, but I kind of wanted to just get it out of the way. And it was really good. Really good. One thing I wanted to adjust, I was hoping that, one thought that I had, I was really hoping that that we could have kept the name for Black Eagle Rule on the new fighter skill, Canny Fighter and Weaving Fighter, whichever one. Because it's basically Black Eagle Rule, but just like reversed and better. And yeah, it's upgraded Black Eagle Rule, and I don't want to remove the Black Eagle Rule because it's unique, it's her per skill, and not that it's like bad or anything, it's definitely been outclassed but by the new skills, but it's just unique to Edelgard, and I just don't want to change it. They really should have, at least I believe, upgraded the beast slots, or maybe they will in the future, for these brave heroes, because I definitely think it's just such a unique thing to those units that, I mean, how can you not? I mean, you do it for the legendary heroes, if I'm not mistaken, so why not just do it for the brave heroes as well? I mean, yeah, it'll make them a little bit stronger, but so what? Everything is really, really strong at this point. Perhaps doing them every year would probably be a stretch, because you don't know what skills to add onto what units to make them better. Coming up with new ideas for skill while still keeping the games balanced and fair is challenging. I'll concede that, but I definitely think that when you found the right thing, or found some, or basically just copy and pasted something with better stats and effects, I don't see why you can't just give it to the older unit as well. It kind of feels like a cheat, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll have to let it go at some point, but for now I'm kind of just salty about it, because what it means is that I'll have to pull Binding Worlds or something to get a copy of Brave Edelgard with that skill, and I don't really want to do that, you know. Or fodder a unit, and I'm not foddering Brave Byleth, Winter Byleth, or Myr, Valentine's Myr. They're just too good. They're the only copies of those respective units that I have with the skill, so it just doesn't make any sense for me to do so. So yeah, that's just where it is. That's a thought that I was having as I was going through, that she would be so much better if she had that skill in her B skill instead of just regular. Although it is good to have the 80% on the follow-up attack instead of the first hit. But the Brave and the extra 40% on the follow-up attack is just really, really good. There's no going about it. That aside, I had a lot of fun with Kvaser. Made this really basic team with Kvaser, Baby Golveg, and Robin, and I was just able to get it done. A lot of fun. Obviously, I avoided Leon teams because that's a no fun zone. I'm assuming that we're gonna have to do the same in Summoner duels with Leon and Ike. Vale is gonna get this kill, I'm surprised. Well, it's really because he has friends in 3 spaces, that's why she didn't blow him up on the first combat. But we get it on the follow-up and that's fine. Similar duels, I haven't finished the teams yet. I'm gonna start the teams after I finish this match and then get into it. Don't know what it's gonna be looking like, but I'm not excited to play. I'm just so tired, man. I just want to sleep. I want to sleep and watch anime. I have watched, you know what I watched recently? Solo Leveling. And man, I gotta say, it's overhyped. It's just good. I saw a lot of people putting it like S tier in terms of like story and everything. It's just good in terms of. I feel like if it had like more episodes, they probably could have fleshed out more. And I mean, they are gonna make another season, though, obviously. But for what it was, for how long it was only just good. I felt like there's more to the story, and there probably is, of course. That needs to be told before I can actually say that it's S tier or anything like that. So we'll see how that evolves over the coming seasons. But so far, like, I haven't found anything from this latest batch of animes that have come out that I'm particularly interested in. I've already watched read way ahead into the manga for Reincarnated as a Slime, or the light novel, whatever you want to call it. So I can safely just skip everything that's going on for this season without having to worry. And then outside of that, there isn't anything that I've seen that has piqued my interest. I'll probably watch Konosuba because I've never watched it before, so I'll binge that from season 1 to wherever they catch up to, or wherever I catch up to eventually. But I've mainly just been watching old stuff. I think I might watch Code Geass again just because they released something recently and I want to see how that all tied in. And it's kind of been a while since I've watched it, so, you know, figure I'd give it another go around. I rarely do I rewatch anything. I think the only thing that I've rewatched was I just did it recently too. I can't even remember. It was good. It was worth the rewatch. I can't remember what it was. That aside, we're done with this match here. We're just gonna take out Byleth. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Dura, that was good. It ended not how I would have liked it to, but that one was also good. GG's, see you in the next match.